Samuel Oyekanmi. Thank you so much for being here this very afternoon.
Thank you very much for having me. Good afternoon.
All right, so the most glaring consequence of the inflation is the soaring price of foods and, of course, services. How close is the country tethering to a full-blown food crisis?
Well, the food situation here in Nigeria is quite volatile because we have a whole lot of factor that contributes to the rise in food prices. Right now, Nigeria's production capacity is quite low. Hence, we are so much exposed to importation of food items. And that is why we are having this high inflation ordinarily, because the other top world economies are suffering from the whole Russia-Ukraine war and are all experiencing unprecedented levels of inflation and food crisis. And of course, if Nigeria, since we are also exposed because of our importation, the chances are also we are also suffering this. If you go by the metrics of the CBN, when it comes to wheat production, Russia is actually a very important, major trade partner with Nigeria when it comes to wheat. And wheat is the third largest imported grain items in Nigeria. We spend about $2 billion annually on importation of wheat. And then when you look at the numbers from MBS, you realize that most of the items that recorded year-on-year increases are items like grains, cereals, gas, and every one of these factors have a ripple effect on our food in Nigeria. The cooking gas has a significant effect on the prices of food items in Nigeria. Transportation bottlenecks has also contributed significantly. Insecurity in the north has also hampered farmers from going to their farms in order to have a more bountiful harvest. If I'll be very frank with you, except for the fact that right now we're left at the we're really left with the option of importing food. When it comes to Nigeria now, we do not really have so much capability in terms of producing food. So we're really getting so close into a food crisis. And there was a report released earlier 2 weeks' time by Boston Consulting Group stating that Nigeria and some other countries in Africa face high risk of food crisis in the coming months. And that's just a reality where we find ourselves.
Well, Samuel, you had mentioned that the Russia-Ukraine war has indeed affected the crude oil sales and so on, which we know so well. But Nigeria is not the only country that's been affected. There are other countries that are also going through the impact of this war. Why is it that ours is being exacerbated?
In my own opinion, I do not think we're really having it that bad, because what we are facing right now in Nigeria is it's global. So if you go to Germany is actually the inflation rate as of May 2022 was 7.9%. UK food prices is estimated or projected to hit about 15% over the summer. The US inflation is the highest in about 4 decades. Canada is also experiencing the same. The likes of Namibia, Ghana, our neighbor, is also having an 18-year peak inflation at over 27% as of May 2022. These are unprecedented levels of inflation. So I don't really think Nigeria should in any way be exempted from this. I do not really think we are extraordinarily facing this exposure to the Russia-Ukraine war. Mind you, we also have our own internal problems in the first place. Insecurity is a major aspect of food supply in Nigeria. And the fact that we also have a recurrent and continuous depreciation of our exchange rate over and over again. And the fact that we can produce locally, it means we have to import. And if we are importing and our exchange rate is also depreciating over and over again, it means prices of food will just always continue to go up. Yesterday, marketers were saying that the price of a liter of diesel could go as high as 1,500. That's over 90% increase. And if that should happen, I could just say that this is just the beginning. The prices of food items would really go up because the price of crude oil is still high. It's not going down. But the truth is that we are not a special case. It's happening globally. Our own case is just because we have internal problems initially before the Russia-Ukraine war, the rally in the crude oil market. But really, I do not think it's really that bad, because our 17% and 18+% food inflation is as bad as having an 7% in Germany, UK, and Canada, and the US, really.
All right. Well, I can say that's some form of soft landing in your words there, that it's not that bad. Thank you so much, Samuel Oyekanmi, analyst at Nairametrics, for joining us.
Thank you.